My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. I worked at IRS over a decade. I have been in private practice for 4 decades. I've worked over 10,000 cases, and I am a national expert in IRS tax resolution. I should be. I've done this for a long time. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's the home of the 5-minute video. I give you everything you need to know to make a competent and educational decision on what you need. Whether you do it yourself or hire someone, I kind of give you the view at 30,000 feet. So today I'm going to talk to you, what are you going to do if you owe kind of back taxes to IRS? How is IRS going to deal with you? How is IRS going to treat you? So basically, they treat all 25 million people who owe back taxes the same way. There's a very methodical process, and they want a financial statement on you. If the case is in the local office, an RO is coming out, that's a 433A. They're going to want that financial statement. But most cases are out of the service center, and they're going to want a 433F form. You can pull those up, be familiar. The 433F is a 2-page form, and the 433A, it's a lot longer, more detailed. So what is IRS going to do? Well, they want you to complete the form and they want it documented. They're going to want bank statements. They're going to want pay stubs. They're going to want to find out what your assets are, what your liquidity is, and they're going to want to find out what your monthly expenses are. And after they get that information, there is a system that they go ahead and there's a system that they have. They said that this thing quit. Damn, it didn't quit. I'm just going to keep talking. So what they're going to do, they are going to go ahead and make one of 3 decisions on your case. They're either going to put you into a currently non-collectible, they're going to put you into a payment agreement, or they can say, you know, you may want to file an offer. Everything is based on that financial statement. That's how critical that financial statement is. So you need to get some advice on what you're going to do when IRS gets that financial statement. If you're going to hire someone, or me or whoever, they're going to know what to do. But if you're going to do this yourself, you better be familiar with the National Standards Program. Let me tell you about the National Standards Program, because you need to know what that is. IRS is going to fix everybody in the county that they live on as to what they can spend. IRS has a national standard that you cannot deviate for food and clothing, for housing and utility expenses, for car payment, and for car expenses. Those are all fixed. If you're paying more for those than IRS is going to give you, IRS is going to want that money on a payment. It's not going to be friendly, and it's not what you think. So if you think you're going to call IRS and say, here's my expenses I can't pay, that is not how it's going to work. IRS is going to impose their will on the IRS national standards. So you must know that national standard when you call IRS. So if you have a large case, you really want to get somebody, a professional, to help you. If you don't really have a lot, just call the 1-800 number and give IRS your financial statement. And if you can't pay the money and you're in a hardship, just tell them. You do want to make sure your personal tax returns are all filed when you call them and you're making current estimate payments or your withholdings up to speed. IRS wants to make sure you're not running up the debt. So once again, IRS is going to deal with you by taking a financial statement. They're going to apply the nationwide standards to your case, and at the end of the day, you're going to wind up either in a currently non-collectible, a payment agreement, or you can do an offer and compromise if you qualify for it. Let me tell you about the offer. Don't give your money to anybody for an offer and compromise unless they've looked at your financial statement. A lot of companies just say, hey, we can settle your debt. They don't look at your financial statement, and you have no way to knowing if that offer is going to go through. So be really careful. I see all the bad stuff. People call me and say, I got ripped off. I got ripped off. Well, you got to really call competent people to do the work. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. I go ahead and try to give you a 30,000-foot view of these IRS cases. By the way, if you could subscribe to my channel, that was great. YouTube values that for people. So you can leave me a comment if you want me to do a YouTube on something. Leave a comment and I'll probably do a YouTube. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. So remember, if you owe back taxes, IRS is going to deal with you through their financial statement and the national standards. Thank you.